Hi, good afternoon or morning or wherever or whenever you're visiting the channel. My name is Brian, and with the Office on Aging, I'm an office assistant down at Southern Pines. And today I'm going to show you, it's a great lesson for beginners at guitar. It's just a songwriting lesson on how to create a simple song structure and some great open chord shapes to get you started on playing electric or acoustic guitar. It doesn't have to be an electric guitar. I have my Fender Strat with me today, but you could use any guitar of your choice. Yeah, and today we're going to be looking at a common chord progression known as a 1-4-5 progression of chords. And this the chords you can use change on what key you're in. However, we're going to be operating strictly in the key of A for this lesson. And yeah, it'll create the backbone, of a blues style song. So we're going to be looking at the 12-bar blues progression. The first thing we need to do, however, is make sure our guitars are in tune. We're going to use standard tuning. I like a lot of other tunings, but Open E and Dad Gad are fun ones, but we're going to use standard today for this lesson. Maybe another lesson we'll look at some other tunings and possibilities those create. But yeah, standard tuning from low to high is, and low meaning the pitch of the string. So the low string here, down here on the bottom of the neck, or the side closest to you as you sit or stand with your guitar, is a low E. So we're going to have that tuned to E. The next string down is an A, D, G, B, and then another octave of E. So that's standard tuning, and I'll strum that along slowly so you can hear and, to see if you're in tune with me. And yeah, so the low E is this pitch. Listen carefully. Then the A, D, and this string is the problem child of the bunch that always wants to go out of tune, is the G string. And this one is sounds like this. The B, and then the upper octave E string, and higher octave string. So open, it should sound like that, arpeggiated. And arpeggio is just a word musicians use to call out single chords that are strummed slowly, one string at a time. However, that's again another day's lesson. But yeah, it should sound like that, or this arpeggiated. Or a little bit faster strum there. So to get into the meat of the lesson for today, in the key of A, the 1-4-5 chords are A, G, and E. We're going to be strictly using major chords for this lesson. The major sounding chords. And there's so we'll look at how to play each of those chords first. The A chord can be fingered one of two ways. The beginner approach, I feel, is to use 3 fingers. So you take your index finger and place it on the D string, 2nd fret. So that's in between the 1st fret and the second one is the second fret, which is an E note. Then you want to place it on the A, on the G string, which is the 2nd fret also. And then 2nd fret, B string. And then you want to play with those, the open strings above and below. So not the low. You don't want to play the low E string in this chord. You want to leave that out. And it sounds like this when you strum it all together. If I can do that a little clearer, sorry. That's the best way to get started with that chord. As your hands get more used to holding the guitar neck, you may want to switch over to a kind of a barred approach with that particular chord, and take one finger and kind of bend it like that over those same three strings at the same fret, the second fret, to produce the same sound. It's just a bit easier. So that's a possibility as well as your hands get more used to fretting the guitar. And then the next chord we'll look at is a D chord. That one uses just 4 of the strings, the top 4 strings. You want to use the open D, the root note of the chord. Then you want to play an A, the open D. That's the open D string. You'll play the A on the G string, which is the second fret. Then you'll want to use your ring finger to finger the 3rd fret of the B string. It's a D note again. And then you'll use your middle finger to play on the high string, the 2nd fret of the high E string, which is an F sharp. So that would be all together. So we've got, and then the final chord we'll use to do this strumming pattern is an E major. And this chord uses all 6 strings of the guitar neck to get the sound across of the tonality across of the E major. So you'll want to have the low E string open. And I like to use my, some people do it like this, which facilitates later on bar chords, which are useful down the road. But you can also play it, and it's probably a little more comfortable with the index, middle, and ring fingers instead of using your pinky. So we'll do it like that. For the E chord, you want to strum with an open E, low E. Take your middle finger and fret the 2nd fret of the A string. That's a B. The 2nd fret, use your your ring finger, fret the 2nd fret of the D string, which is another E, an octave of the root. Can you hear that? And then you'll use your index finger to fret the G sharp on the D string, G string, which is the 1st fret. So like this. And that's all you need to get the real tonality of the chord. However, most people will add in the upper 2 open strings as well after they feel comfortable strumming. So altogether it'd be. And once you have those 3 kind of down packed, you may want to pause and rewind and take a look at a chord diagram if you can find one on Google. I'm certain to get the fingering down. You'll want to jump into the blues pattern that I've got for you. It's a typical 12-bar blues. It's a part of a progression, a series of guitar strums that form the backbone of blues guitar songwriting. So you want to, with these chords, alternate between up and down strums. So like this, I'll demonstrate with the A chord. And then you could alternate between that and the other ones as well eventually as you get more comfortable. Yeah, and so once you feel comfortable fretting all those chords, those three chords, you're on to learning a pattern with those strums. And they are the 12 bar pattern that I've got is 4 bars, meaning 4 quarter notes, which is just basically what I did a moment ago. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. 4 bars of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each bar containing 4 quarter notes. 2 bars of D, so four bars of A to start. 2 bars of D. 2 bars of A. 1 bar of E. D, A, E. So all together, I'll demonstrate, and that'll conclude our lesson for today. Let me demonstrate that, and we're just about done. All right, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And you would repeat, and that's can form the basis of a great rock and roll song. Just a great start. All right, so I've been Brian, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.